Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies awesome masterclass series. Most of you already know about our expert this evening, but for those of you who are yet to experience her magic, allow me a minute, just a minute, to very quickly tell you that she entered the world of spiritual healing at a very young age. She practices and teaches many modalities, of which her connection with angels and my favorite, dragons, stand out the most. Joining us today to tell us all about magical celestial dragons and dragon Reiki is the beautiful, the gifted, and highly intuitive healer, Siddhii Shaah. Hi, Siddhii, welcome in.
Hello and thank you everyone. And thanks to the entire Mystic Lotus team who's put it all together in a very short time. So I welcome each and every one of you to this beautiful evening, which has lots of mysticism when we talk about dragons. For some of us, it's completely new. For some of us, we've experienced. Some of us have seen their pictures. Sometimes when we are in our meditation, we've seen them come in and go out very quickly. So today we are going to talk about all of them. And we are also going to talk about one very important trait of them. So as we begin, can I shoot a few questions?
Please.
Yes. So think about one very important aspect of your life, or maybe very important task that you wish to achieve in your life. Right now, note it down, send us a message so that we know what is it like.
Post it in the chats, people. And in fact, Siddhi, Sharon's written in saying, I'm a fire dragon in the Chinese calendar. She mentions fire dragon in the Chinese calendar. I'll come back to this later. So, discipline, finance says Priyadarshini, Manju says mental peace, Kanchan says career, Chalni says success. While they keep putting abundance, life partner, promotion says Suchita. Vaishali says success. Rita says finance. Spirituality. Vanita says house. Shobhani says spirituality. And while they still keep putting this down, I'm actually so glad that you said what you said at the beginning, Siddhi, because I was actually going to ask. A lot of us, well, we're aware of dragons. We've either read about them growing up or seen a movie or two. And I really, really want to know this. When and how did they become a part of the healing world, so to speak? So cannot wait to hear all these details from you, and I'm so glad you asked this question. Asha says be happy. Bharani Raj says financial abundance. Kalpana says health. Sai says having harmony in the house. Ketaki says finance. I see a very clear pattern here. There's definitely finance, there's definitely health. Home is there. Success, success, financial or otherwise, yeah. I see this very connected pattern coming out. Life partner.
Lovely. So moving to my second question. Now think about it. Which is the biggest block in your life to achieve that? Maybe 1, 2, 3. Think about blocks that are stopping you. Maybe you have created them. Maybe they are projected upon you. Maybe you've adopted them from someone else. But which is the biggest block, or which are the biggest blocks? Because at the end of this call, I have something beautiful for you.
And you know what? I was just waiting for people to start writing because I had something popping out of my mouth immediately, and Beena just took it away. She says me, Alison says me, Rajiv says finance, Mona says finance, Bharni Raj says self-esteem, Lata says myself, Manju says self-trust, Priyanka says our own thoughts, Kashmira says myself, Pari says procrastination guidance, Rupali says money and health, Saurabh says 88 by 28. Sorry. Nakul says personal relationships and health, which I'm guessing is still the answer to the first question. Rashmi says my negative thoughts. Somebody has said Darshita has said self-doubt. Bhavna says procrastination. Praveen Soni says emotions. Ruchika says me, and Manoj says nothing is moving in the right direction. Priyadarshini says mindset. Sai says fear. Again, I see this beautiful pattern, and I say beautiful because to even know this much, isn't it amazing, Siddhi? If you know that you are your biggest block first, and everybody else who's written everything else, be it money is not available, procrastination is not available, those blocks are actually self-created, correct? So at the end of the day, it is the self, right?
Yeah. I'm so happy none of them said lockdown. I've heard in the last 3 months so many people blaming on to lockdown. And trust me, Neelu, this is the time where I've seen 3 or 4 people opening up their new offices, recruiting people, and making bigger than ever before. So I've never seen lockdown as that. But why did I ask you these questions? Let me speak about that first, and then we'll move into the story of dragons. The reason I asked you to think about your blocks and identify them very well is because uh, one of the biggest advantage to work with dragon spirits is they unblock your life. If I had to define it in one word, I would say unblock. They open your ways, they open your doors, they do so many things. They are one of the wisest creatures to seek guidance from. They are one of the most powerful spirit animals who, when protect you, do it with full faith, with a lot of gusto to say. And towards the end of today's call, I'm going to give you all one little healing that is going to help you unblock these. So, that was the reason why I wanted all of you to be all ears and stay tuned.
Fantastic. And I can't see everybody's videos, but the ones that I can see, the moment you said this little bit, like my face also just like lit up. And Asha says, wow, Renita says, thank you, gratitude. Sharon's saying it seems like you're describing her. And there are emojis coming in saying thank you, gratitude, thank you, awesome. So wait for it, people. There's a lot more coming up. And Sayesh says, I'm very excited. You know what? We're all excited. So let me kind of contain my own excitement and very quickly ask Siddhi. Siddhi, asking you, where did this begin with the dragons for you? How did this come about? What is it all about? It's like a package question set I'm throwing at you, and please take it away.
So, Neelu, you yourself have been knowing that I have had my angel connection for a very long time. It all started, my second inning of healing started with angels. So, my way first started when I was very young, around 16, 17. I used to interpret people's dreams, and I used to practice Reiki and crystals, and then very consciously I moved out of it. My second inning started with angels, and I got into a practice of meditating with them. Of all angels, it was that point of time very weird for me that everyone is connecting with Archangel Michael, but I'm connecting with Archangel Metatron. There has to be something weird about it. But I learned the art of not doubting myself and not judging angels. As and when I got into this practice for the last 4 to 6 months, Neelu, have been like a beautiful journey. Astral travel is something I've always been doing. I used to do it even when I didn't know what it was. And later on, I realized what really happened with me. In last few months, that is about 6 months or so, every time I used to sit and meditate with Archangel Metatron, there used to be a dragon spirit standing next to me. And the minute I look away, he would catch my attention from the other side. And I look away and he would catch my attention, not let me be. And then slowly I started communicating and understanding what it was that the spirit wanted from me. because I clearly realized that he was there to communicate. And over a period of so many different meditations, when I was constantly requested to meditate, otherwise also I was constantly asked um, to go ahead and connect with them. I, being a woman of logic, I said, no, I need a validation first. I am not going to do it. So one fine day, what happened is one of my students from Angel Workshop, she called me up saying that, I saw your logo and then a dragon is standing next to me. What do I tell him? He asked me to call you.
Oh, wow. Oh my
And
God.
goosebumps, goosebumps, goosebumps. And that was the time my first validation came in place. And I decided that, yes, there is something in this. And I will go ahead and work on this. After meditation, I received certain symbols. I received certain practice to work and heal with them. That is the part of this celestial dragon workshop. The way you connect with them, the way you heal with them. Not only that, in fact, I could connect with my own personal dragon spirit, whose name is Rumon. His childlike, purple, shiny, pearly, with greens and blues on him. And I totally enjoy my work with him. In last few days, few months rather, I've been healing people and I've been seeing phenomenal changes. There are people who have been able to release negativity. There are people who've released money blocks instantly, like within a week or within a few days. In fact, most of them are within a week. And there are people who improvised on their relationships. So, once again, coming back to the energies of angels and dragons now, when you work with angels, their energies are very gentle, very nice, very soothing, and you're like floating. While dragon energies are very pulsating, they're very fierce. When they decide to come and work with you on something, they will make sure that they just wipe clean. Today, when I entered the call, I heard two, three people talking about we are what we are vibrating with. Our vibrations make everything for us. So our vibrations are low, it is going to make our life get imbalanced. And that is so right. What we are made of is our mind, our body, and our spirit. We have outer bodies. We have our own choices, our own body. Anything going wrong or any low vibration, whether it is in your cellular system, whether in your outer bodies, or just to do with your negative thought patterns or negative belief patterns, they are able to wipe clean them. And that's the beauty of working with them. So my
Fantastic.
yes. So my story with them was not only stopped at when I started doing all these. I went ahead learning so many more things, and in fact, just over a call with a friend, I came across Dragon Reiki, which I'm introducing uh, along with this as a package, and that also is coming with two levels, and healing with Dragon Reiki also is going to be uh, very sweet, very nice experience.
Okay, okay. You know what? Hang on a second. Like you
Yeah.
said, dragon energies are they're pulsating, they're vibrating. It's like a fire energy. You've just like whooshed out like a load of information right now, including bringing Dragon Reiki in, which I want to come into very quickly. Just before that, just reading out a few comments for you, Siddhi, so that you know that everyone's like fascinated. Saish says it seems like origins. Oh yes, Saish, it is definitely an origin story, and for anybody who's familiar with Hollywood lingo and with superstars, you will know what origin story is. And uh, Bhavna has asked, how does one recognize dragon spirit? Hang in there, Bhavna. This will also come up soon. And yes, Sharon, that was you and me speaking about vibrations. Siddhi, you said you heard somebody. Sharon just wrote that in, and Sai says stories like goosebumps, and Praveen's asked, is this working Vastu is not good or wait, okay, Praveen, hang on for a second. We are right now talking about dragons, and let's just have this conversation here for a quick second. So, because I really, really want to ask you, Dragon Reiki, okay, coming up very quickly, Siddhi, you took the name of your dragon spirit. I'm going to bring in the question: how do you get to know that? Is it something that anybody
A
can
lot
just
of
sit
time.
down and do, or is it like a part of the work that you're bringing out today?
It is also going to be a part of the work of my workshop, not what I'm bringing out today, because it takes some amount of connecting with your personal dragon spirit. But trust me, the way it took time for me to go ahead and get familiar with my guardian angels, it didn't even take one third of the time for me to go ahead and connect with my personal dragon. He just swap and he's here, and I can look at him. I can, in fact, we will speak with one or two people today who I've given healings to, and they could see some dragon spirits around them.
Wow,
Yeah,
fantastic.
so it's they take a lot of efforts to get in touch with you. So largely, when you are calling out to your personal dragon spirits, they will present themselves. Um, the way sometimes the names flash in front of you or in your mind, or you read it or you hear it, the same way this happens.
Awesome. In fact, Siddhi, I wanted to ask you, but plenty are asking already. So, where are these dragons? Where do they exist? Is it only one dragon? Is it many dragons? And in fact, this is where I actually want to bring in what Sharon wrote at the very beginning. I am a fire dragon per Chinese calendar, because I thought Chinese calendar, there's one dragon, one rat, one, pig, one goat, one. It's just one. But she specifically said, I am a fire dragon. So, where are the dragons? How many of them around? How do we get to know about them?
Okay. So first of all, please allow me a little longer time this time.
Please.
So I'll tell you what, it's not just one dragon spirit. There are multiple dragon spirits. Like there's fire dragon, there is water dragon, there is air dragon, there is earth dragon. There are celestial dragons. There is Atlantis golden dragon. Yes, there is ninth dimensional dragon spirit. Uh, and there are many more yet to be discovered. So I'll tell you what, in a nutshell. And there are cosmic dragon. Yes, the yin and yang, they balance. It is said that in certain cultures and beliefs, it is said that when the dragons will cease to exist, the world will end. They are the ones who balance. Now, let me slip in a little bit of knowledge here. Uh, if we have grown up watching something like Dragon Ball Z, or any of our kids or younger people at home are watching Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or any of
How to
Japanese.
train a dragon. How to take a train a dragon part one and two.
Yes, yes. And movies like Dragon Heart, movies like other Dragon Spirit movies, you will see a clear and stark difference in them. The way Eastern cultures look at them and the way European cultures, all the way from their looks to the way the personality traits are. There are shrines of dragons in Japan, in China. They take them as the protecting spirits and wish fulfilling spirits. And that's why there are shrines in the name of dragons. Those are called Ryu in Japan, and in China they have different names. There are stories of dragon with Buddhist goddesses like Onion, and in European faith also it is said that the one who rides the dragon is the one who's achieved it all. And so is the faith with Buddhism, that the ones who ride the dragon, you'll see Lady Kuan Yin, who's called as Bodhisattva, who's achieved it all, is also riding a dragon. So much she would have achieved in terms of her personality, in terms of all that she has. with a lot of patience, calmness. So now, coming back to how many dragons and what all they do, there are different kind of dragons. Some of them are said to be living with nature, that is forests, that is hidden caverns and hidden places. There are dragons of different colors, different sizes, and there are water dragons who live in water bodies. They could be saltwater bodies or sweet water bodies. But in fact, there have been sightings, documented sightings in China and Japan, where they have spotted dragons. If you go ahead and Google, there have been pictures and sightings, not only in this, but in the clouds and everywhere else. They are said to be big, big magicians and shapeshifters. It is also said that dragons turn into human and start living with us for a while. This is a chance for them to understand human miseries, human challenges, and see how the lives are led. And otherwise, they like to live in mountains, in between rocks. So these are earth dragons who are largely connected in forests, caverns, mountains, rocks. If you'll see fire dragon, so sorry, earth dragon and air dragons live like that. The fire dragons are said to be living in volcanoes and like deep inside them, they have the ability to cleanse and throw out fire in more fierce way. They are the dragons who actually go ahead and cleanse everything that's there for you. And then there are water dragons, more nurturing. Their voice is sweeter than the others. They work on your emotions and they heal you faster. While earth dragons keep you grounded, they give you all the nutrients, everything that is required, your emotions that need balancing, along with water dragons. And then there are celestial dragons. What do I mean by them? They are the golden dragons, they are cosmic dragons. They have almost all these four elemental powers and beyond. That means they are not born with only one trait, one expertise, only into fire or water. They have all of them, plus they have extra light. When I say animal spirits or dragon spirits, they are light beings, they are spirit beings. Although they are the ones who are said to be magical and also taking human form. Um, if you would just take a step back and remember something you would have ever heard about Merlin, if you would have seen Lord of the Rings, if you would have seen any of those Norse mythological stories, you would have seen one magical guy always riding on a dragon, because
Correct.
he is the one who has got the ability to win over a dragon. That means he's got so much of magical power, because dragons are givers of these magical powers. They choose very correctly. They will not go ahead and present themselves to everyone. They are very specifically choosing people to come to them, and they will choose to work with you. It's more or less like that.
In fact, Siddhi, I think I read this somewhere. I think it's an old Chinese proverb. In fact, something about um, confront a dragon and you lose, something. But the one who can ride the dragon is the one who has taken the power on and can live with it. And I think there was something else that I read somewhere which said that, which was basically that if you can't be you, at least be a dragon.
Wow.
So,
So I will also tell you one thing, that there are some dragons who, not some, most of them, who collect treasures and they are givers of treasures. You would have seen a lot of stories also where they are sleeping or sitting on some kind of treasure protecting it.
right, right, Right. And in fact, invariably in like mythology, in movies, that's kind of how they've been shown. Sorry, Siddhi Bhawa's written in something very, very sweet and very honest. And I just want to bring this up because it's actually very valid what you've written, Bawal. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there like you. Siddhi, she's written in saying, I would like to be very honest, ma'am. I'm very scared of dragon images when I see them as an artifact or a picture anywhere. So when I received the mail for this, I just felt it was time to face my fears, and that's how I signed in. Since morning, I was thinking, should I join? Should I not join? And I knew it was a message from the dragons that don't be afraid of me. I'm equally lovable. Gratitude to you, Siddhi. She's written in, and Dragon Spirit. Bawal, so sweetly written. And Siddhi, what do you want to say to that?
I'm first of all very proud of you that you chose to face your fears. And I'm very sure after this call, you will definitely go with a different perspective on them. I will definitely try to wipe clear all the misconceptions you have about them. They are not scary. They do not harm you. In fact, they would like to nurture you. They would like to take care of you when they start connecting with you. They do get attached, all right, and in a very sweet way. So today, when we are going ahead and doing our last exercise, go ahead and ask them to do away with all these blocks, and I'm sure they will be done away.
Right. And comments have been pouring in. I'm going to have to scroll up and down a lot before we just go back to questions and I come back to all of this as well. I actually got a message separately saying, so is Siddhi saying that dragons actually exist like horses and tigers? Not sure if I can ask this. Siddhi, before you answer, may I quickly say something? Here, for this question. I just want to say that you know what, if you believe in the fairies and the gnomes and you believe in the universe and you believe in the energy, hey, you believe in the dragons too. So yours, that question is for you, but I could not resist just saying that right now. Siddhi, please answer. Please, what would your response be? Sorry.
I would have said the same, and I would have added angels too.
What did I say? Oh, I said fairies. Okay, right. Right.
It was just me.
Right. So I hope that answered that answered that question that was sent to me separately. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Sana. This is the quotation I was. This is the thing that I was trying to remember that I had read. If you ignore the dragon, it will eat you. If you try to confront the dragon, it will overpower you. If you ride the dragon, you will take advantage of its might and power. Thank you so much, Sana. This is exactly what I was remembering, and I couldn't remember the exact words. Thank you so much. This is what I was trying to say earlier on. So, yeah.
Sana is also the one with dragon connection.
Awesome. Fantastic. This is amazing. Honestly, Siddhi, I thought that there would be a lot of questions about just, curiosity level questions. And I love that I made a silly assumption, really, because look at what's pouring in. Everybody here is already connected to the dragons somewhere. Let me tell all of you on the call right now, all 148 of you, seriously, who are live, you're all connected. That's why you're here. And so they, take it away, really, because I'm feeling a little overwhelmed right now. I'm feeling good.
All right.
I don't know how to bring a question to you right now, suddenly.
And I'm not reading at any one of them. Then why don't we go ahead and give one experience to one person?
Take somebody on from the callers.
Yeah, anyone with any kind of body pain.
Fantastic. Okay. Is anybody here experiencing any kind of pain right now? I would recommend that I would suggest that you put in something pain related so that you can see the impact right now. right? Money related, job related, these things do take a little bit of time. But pain, whether it's chronic or acute, you will see a difference really somewhere. Oh, and oh, it's pouring in. Who do I take on? Okay, it's, you know what? This is the first thing I just saw is Monica saying headache, and I'm. Do we have Monica DEM? Do we have her? Can we unmute her? Just looking. Yes, she's right there. Ask to unmute you, Monica.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
Siddhii. Hi, Monica.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm having headache since morning.
Okay. Do you have this very often or it is today's?
Yeah, very often.
Very often. And for how long have you been having it?
From my school days.
Lovely. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad it is right now?
It is 8.
Sorry,
8.
8. All right. Be with me for another few minutes and please do what I ask.
Okay.
Will you?
Okay.
First of all, I'd like you to sip some water
Okay.
and tell me
Yes,
when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put myself off camera, but I'm going to be continuing giving you instructions.
Yeah. Okay.
So, first of all, put both your feet on the ground, right on the floor, both your hands in receiving position. That means both your palms facing the sky.
Okay.
You can choose to sit on the floor as well. Back straight, neck straight, not straining, not stretching, just straight.
Yeah, done.
As I send these dragon healings to you, you say that I'm ready to receive healings that Siddhi is sending my way from her personal dragon, spirit Ryomon, and all four elemental dragon spirits. And when you've said it, just say you're ready.
I'm ready.
Let them come next to you and if you wish to give the details of your problems to them in your mind, go ahead and do it. They will start cleansing your aura first, all the pain energies from your aura, your outer bodies, all the pattern of pain will be released, disintegrated as Ryumon and Fire Dragon are actively cleansing it up, and that will be healed with the help of Water Dragon. The energies might swirl around you, very powerfully, and they might, if you happen to see them, they might circle around you. There's nothing to worry. They are cleansing it all. All the way from there, the energies will go inside your body, through your skin, through your head. It'll start cleansing all your cells with the pain energies, removing all the imprints, all memories of this pain. I see the purple and white energies cleansing you, and blue energies nurturing you. Whatever is cleansed is replaced with calming energies. Through your skin, it is reaching to every cell, every nerve, every bone, every organ of your body. Receive it well. Very gently, they'll cleanse all of them from around your head also. Wherever its origin lies, they will cleanse it. Take 3 deep breaths and release them out from your mouth. Slowly place both your palms on the floor. Sorry. And take a few more seconds before you take 3 more deep breaths and release them out from your mouth and come back to the present moment. Thank them in your mind before you do this.
May I open my eyes?
Yes, hi.
Thank you, Siddhii. Looking good. Feeling so good.
On the scale of 1 to 10, where does your headache stand now?
It is 0.
Lovely.
I'm clapping
Let's
right
give it
here.
down.
I'm feeling so calm, so light, so good.
I wish I
Thank
could
you.
whistle.
Yeah,
Thank you so
anybody in the
much.
house, can you whistle? We'll let you on right now to do a CT.
Thank you, Mystic Team. Thank you, Siddhii. Thank you so much. Love you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. And oh my God, Siddhi, you can hear it in her. I mean, we didn't have her on video. You could hear it in her voice. That the lightness, if I may use that word. It's my God.
Yes.
That was amazing, really. Can we do this for like one more person? And people, everybody is going to get to experience this magic. Nobody's going to be left
Yes, it's
out. So
going to be
please go.
available for 5 more. In fact, all of them, but why not give it to 5 more? But this time, can I choose another reason?
Yes, absolutely. And before you actually choose one, may I just quickly throw in a question here because
Yes, yes,
Siddhi,
yes.
Saurav's asked, and it's actually a valid question because again, I think it's a preconceived thing, especially with the movies and stuff. Is that Google? How okay, Saurav? Yes, Google. We all go to Google for everything, no? Saurav says Google says dragons may be benevolent or malevolent to you. So, do evil dragons also exist?
I'll tell you what. Okay. Now, here's the tricky question. So let me answer. They protect you. They are fierce. Yes. As I told you, there are different pictures about them. When it comes to Eastern mythology, they are protectors, they are the guides. According to Norse mythology, they are fierce warriors. In fact, the warriors who won over a dragon is the warrior, according to the European mythology. And that's why certain stories have come up like that. So when dragons are protecting something and someone goes to win over that, they are protecting. There's nothing wrong about them. So when they are protecting you, they are protecting you. They are not putting any conditions to you, and that's about it. It is certain way people started picturizing them, and then stories emerged from Norse to current Hollywood movies, or to a decade before Hollywood movies like Dragonheart and um, so many different hearts and different dragon spirits. And still till date, there were people, there were magicians, they used to use dragon magic because it being very potent, and used to use it to harm other people. This is a sad fact, but dragon magic was once used to harm people, and that's why it got banned, and such kind of labeling was given to dragons. And that's how it is.
Right. And I just want to bring up here, this happens across the board. When something's so amazingly powerful, somebody will always be around to try and misuse it. So I think that's where the evil and hero bit comes in probably. And yeah, but I'm glad you explained it like that, Siddhi. That was very nice. And like I said, I love dragons, and shame on anybody who misuses them. Really. You were saying, Siddhi, you were going to bring up another situation where that
Yes.
you would pick from.
Um, Anyone with anxiety,
Okay, so do we have anybody here with
and in
anxiety?
fact, Neelu, can we take 5 people?
5 people together? Sure, absolutely. All right. So I'm going, uh, Allison. Uh, Shilpa, please help. Amrish, please help. I'm looking at Allison. I'm looking at Saurav. I'm looking at Sharon. And by the way, Monica sent in a message, Siddhi, saying thank you, Siddhi and Neelu, for choosing me. May I just tell her, neither of us did
It
dragon.
was the dragon spirit. Yes.
Okay, and Sugata and Sai. Did I cover 5 names? Should I just go backwards again? Allison, Saurav, Sharon, Sugata, Sai. 5 names,
Yes. Can I make one more request?
please.
The lady with an anxiety about dragons. Can we add her here?
Bhawal. Okay. Yes. Bhawal too. All right. We'll and do you want all of them unmuted together? Or do you want to speak to them individually and take them together?
I just want them to tell me on a level of 1 to 10 where it is.
Right. So let me. You've all been unmuted. Thank you. Let me take your name and then say so that we can just keep this so that Siddhi can hear all of you. Alison, I can see you. Let's start with you. Hi, Alison.
Hi. Oh, delay. My my anxiety is definitely at a 10. I have a neurological issue, so I've just recently had it diagnosed as functional neurological disorder. So my panic attacks get so bad, I have a heart attack.
Okay. Okay. Have you been doing any kind of energy work all this while?
Yes, a lot.
Okay. All right.
And I've been working with Nadu a great deal. I'm really so happy to be back working with her.
All right. If you have wooden floors, I request you to go to a place where you'll find ground, earth. That's where I'd
Yeah.
like you to sit, because your feet will have to be on the ground.
Everything's carpet and I'm in a high-rise apartment.
Okay. All right. In that case, just sit with a glass of water. When I ask you, please have some water.
Sure. I found a wooden box. I put my feet on a box.
Okay. I wood might not help you though, but yeah, let's go ahead with some water though.
Sorry.
Siddhi, is there anything else you're asking Alison?
1 out of 10, where do you put it, Alison?
10.
Okay. Let's go with others.
Yeah, so Saurabh? Saurabh,
Hi.
Hi,
Is he
there
here?
you are, Saurabh. Yes, he's right here. Siddhi, all yours.
Hi, Neelu.
Hi.
Hi, Saurabh.
Hi, Siddhi.
Hi. So what is it that you're facing, and on a scale of 1 to 10, where is it?
Out 7.
And what anxiety is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep your feet on the floor and keep some water with you. That's it. If you'd like, sit on the floor.
Okay. And
Next.
can I sit on the yoga mat?
No, on the floor.
Okay. Yeah. No sitting here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Sharon?
Hi, Sharon.
Hi. Let
So
me
quickly
take
tell
off
us.
my.
Yes.
What is your question?
What is it that you're facing? And on a scale of 1 to 10, where does it stand?
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, it stands at 9. Before this, I had no anxiety, but from the time we're talking more and more about dragons, it's like I'm feeling in my throat like there's fire, like a really fiery. I'm feeling like I'm consumed with a lot of heat. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty shivery also.
Please drink some water right now before we go ahead and start. And I'd like you to sit on the floor or keep your feet on the floor.
Okay, so I have tiles, that's okay, right?
Yes, absolutely. So no footwear for each one of you.
Okay.
And 2 more. Who's next?
Sugata?
Sugata.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
See, now I am 62 years old, so I have a fear of death. So my mother passed away recently. I mean, 2 years back only. But somehow I got a fear.
Okay. Are you ready to release it?
Yeah.
Absolutely 100%.
So whether should I keep my legs on the floor or what's to be done?
On the floor. And please drink some water. Please drink some water. On a level of 1 to 10, where did you say it is?
It's around 10. Always, that is the fear I have,
Okay.
because there is no work for me. Sitting idle, just doing
Okay.
nothing. So probably that
Okay.
is increasing my problems.
Okay. So sit on the floor
Okay.
and be ready to release it.
Okay, sure.
And who's next?
Hi.
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 Hello, Sai.
Hello.
Hi. What is it that you're facing in on a scale of 1 to 10? Where does it lie?
Actually, I have too many things to do in life, and nothing is fructifying. So I have a lot of anxiety, and there is some negativity in my house. Like once when I was sleeping, I felt some hands on my shoulders, and just that those hands were shaking me, and I was completely paralyzed. I could not move, and somehow or the other, I started to scream. Means I tried to scream, and the voice was not coming out. And finally, when it came out, I woke up, and I was still, like jammed. So this negativity is there in my house. I don't know what it is. And there are so many things to do in life, but I'm not able to do anything, like, nothing is fructifying.
Okay. So today, what we are going to work with is the anxiety. Uh,
Yeah.
for removing negativity, I might need a longer session that might not be possible right now. So we will
Okay.
go ahead and clear your anxieties right now.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Yeah. And on a level of 1 to 10, where does it say? Where does it lie?
9.
Wow. Okay. Neelu, you were trying to say something.
Yeah, sorry for a second. I thought you were already moving on, and I just quickly wanted to remind you that Bawal is also there
Yes.
because you had
Yes.
mentioned to bring her on. Yeah, sorry. Please
Yes.
finish with Sai first.
Yes. No, I'm done with Sai. Sai, please have some water. Feet
Yeah.
on the floor, or you can sit on the floor.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the floor.
In Bawal,
Bawal's
Yeah.
right here.
you
I
already mentioned about what it is.
Yeah, hi Siddhii ma'am. It's just that I'm
And
anxious because, frankly speaking, though I find them very beautiful, something about them is very scaring. Maybe they're I find them very powerful, and I feel it's that power is too strong enough for me to handle. So that fierce look is something that scares me. So ideally, I would rank my anxiety as 7 out of 10.
okay, so you're ready to release it, right?
Yes, I'm ready to release it.
Okay,
After
sip some water.
hearing all the beautiful things from you, I'm ready to make them my friends too.
Lovely. That's the spirit. So let's all get started. I've asked each one of you to go ahead and drink some water. Feet on the floor, or you can simply go ahead and sit on the floor. I'm just putting myself off camera for again 2-3 more minutes. And I request each one of you to go ahead and take a few deep breaths. When you take these deep breaths, let them out from your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out from your mouth. Do it very gently. In from your nose, out from your mouth, and start relaxing your body a little. Hands in receiving position. And say that you're ready to receive healings from Siddhii, her personal dragon spirit on,
I'm
for
ready.
elemental dragon spirits, that is fire dragon, earth dragon, water dragon, and air dragon, as well as the 9-dimensional dragon. Let them slowly come into your space. In your mind, you can go ahead and tell them what is it that you want to release. when it comes to your mind, when it comes to your anxieties. As I channelize these energies all for you, and then in your mind say that I'm ready to begin this healing process. It will start from your outer bodies, your emotional body, your mental body, your causal body, all the imprints of your thoughts, your belief system, everything that is creating anxiety and is existing in your aura is getting cleansed by this fire dragon. This fierce, he is powerful. And whatever he's cleansing out from your system is getting replaced by the energies of water dragon. Let them do this. And very gently, very slowly, let Ryumon and the nine-dimensional dragon spirits send so much of light to you that in every direction you see only golden and violet light surrounding you. It is constantly cleansing you. It is constantly nurturing you. Now let the energies enter your body through your skin, through your head, and work with the back of your head, back of your mind, cleansing everything that is creating some kind of confusion, some kind of anxiety. Let them work on your heart and expand your heart chakra. Calm it down, nurture it. Let them work on your solar plexus and release all the blocks, along with each and every nerve, cell, tissue, particle, electron of your body. Take 3 deep breaths and take in this light inside you. Let this light go all inside you. And cleanse you from your head till your toe, and nurture you from your head till your toe. And tell them that you're ready to release all your anxieties, your fears, and let them take all these energies out from you. Thank them as they create a protective shield all around you. Very gently take 3 deep breaths. Very gently take 3 deep breaths. Release from your mouth. come back to your present moment. Thank all the spirits in your mind.
Thank you.
Before you speak, before you do anything, I'd like you to go ahead and sip some water. When you come back to your present moment, slowly open your eyes, sip some water, and please tell me about your experience.
That was actually quite beautiful, Siddhi. I was just listening in. I had my eyes open, my eyes closed, my eyes open, my eyes closed. So really, I'm just gonna go with everyone individually with the names. Yeah. Okay. So Alison, should we start with you?
Wow. I'm really still very blown away. That was very, very powerful. Thank you so much. They took something that looked like a big round ball. They went into the mouth and down inside in the throat and took out some form of stopper or block that had been put in my throat. So
I saw you jerk up. Was that the minute when this happened? I saw you jerking up once. Was that the minute when this happened? You had a
yeah,
jerk.
so, yeah, they went in and pulled it out. It was like like an old-fashioned cannonball, but it had been shoved in my throat to keep me quiet. Really
And
phenomenal,
on a scale of 1 to
Siddhii.
10, thank you. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you rate it again?
I forgot I was anxious.
Wow.
See, I couldn't feel that yellow light and all, but I am feeling relief.
Lovely. So, has your anxiety reduced? Where does it lie now? At least I see a smile on your face and I take it as a reward.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And Saurav, can we check in with you?
Yes, Nilu.
Please, as Siddhi was asking.
Yeah, my anxiety has also been reduced to 3.
Lovely.
Yeah. I could see particularly fire dragon emitting fire on my face to burn away my anxiety. So that relieved my anxiety to some to quite a level.
Nice. Lovely.
Sharon?
I'm at a 5 right now. From my throat, it's moved to a constriction on my chest. That heat is all gone. And I got a message saying that you're a dragon, live it.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Super. Sai?
Yeah, I'm feeling very relaxed, and hopefully I can concentrate on my work now.
Sure. Nice.
I could feel the energies. I could feel them inside me also and around me also.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lovely. Nice.
Thank you.
And Bawal?
Yeah, I would firstly like to express my gratitude to you. So initially when you started, I felt a very deep stab on the left side of my heart. I mean on my heart, and a lot of sensation on my left palm. And post that, I felt a whiff of hot air, which was just suddenly, which shifted to a whiff of very cold air. And then I realized when you spoke of the water dragon, so I felt that cold whiff of air around me, and a lot of sensation around my crown area and my eyes part, and very good happy feeling. I'm feeling very light at heart. And I am feeling very joyous, in fact. I am feeling very good. I'm grateful to you. And somehow, I don't
My
know, I
question
feel
to
that,
you, my
hello?
question to you is, have you made friends with them?
Yes, I was just going to say that somehow in my mind, I just seeked for forgiveness for being scared of them. And I told them that I choose you as my friend and I want to be your friend. So thank you for being so lovable.
Lovely. Yes,
Yes, I'm
nice.
feeling very good, and I still have that sensation in my palm and on my face and the crown area, like that jan feeling. I don't know how to express it.
I know what you're
I'm
saying,
feeling
which I
good.
was telling you that their energies are more pulsating, more vibrating.
Yeah,
Angel energies are sometimes calmer, and
yeah,
the look of the energy itself is very different.
yeah. So I feel very good. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you, Bawal. And thank you,
Thank you,
Siddhi.
Shubham.
Alison, Sai, Sagata, Sharon, Saurabh, Bhaval, you took them on with a particular thing, which is anxiety. They all had different forms of anxiety at different starting levels of distress, so to speak, from a 10 to a 7 to. There's been a very visible to all of us shift that they've all experienced, they've shared it. And everybody else also who was listening in actually has had things to say. In fact, at this point, if I may request everybody that we had on right now, if you could just go back to mute yourself, unless and until there is something else that's coming up for you that you'd like to share with Siddhi. All good? All good. Fantastic. So, two very
Thank
quick
you so
things
much.
here. Yes, Siddhi.
No, I was just thanking them for being a part of this.
Yes. And look, this was five people with one thing. All right. I can't wait to see how the entire group responds to something, and that's going to come up soon. Very quickly, Vandana has actually asked, so if we do this once, does the anxiety disappear like forever? Which is I mean, it's a good question, Vandana. Thank you for asking that. Siddhi, what would you have to say to that in particular?
I'll give you two things to say. Yes, the anxiety totally disappear, but you need to inculcate a few things in your life. Like I often tell my clients and my students that there's a physical system we have. Like we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. We eat nutritions and we let out what we don't need. The same way we need to have our emotional system and our mental system also in check, that we should keep releasing every day that we don't need. Emotionally, I don't need a certain emotion, I'll let it out, I'll release. If there's any limiting thought pattern, any negative thought, I'll just let it out, and then I'll stay healthy for very long time, and in fact it'll not even come back. You need to keep yourself in check, and that's about it.
Right. Absolutely. You know what, Siddhi? I just want to say this here. I think a lot of us across the board, okay, it does happen. It's a natural, I think, tendency to think this way. Is that it's an alternative way of healing. So it's supposed to like take care of everything instantly. But just always remember, okay, it's in a year, everybody's consuming at least 3 paracetamols, no? With every change, if you've got a fever, it's not like in January you eat a paracetamol and you won't have fever the whole year. You still have things that'll come up and out, and you have to work around it constantly. And as Siti said, yes, it goes away. At this moment, what has come up for you has gone away. But there is more work to be done, and you will know more about how to keep continuing that work very quickly. Siddhi, Sai mentioned something about feeling negativity around her, and you said that would require a different level of work and thing. But there is somebody that we have here with us who has actually experienced this work with you, with the, I think, removal of negativity. Yes. And
That is, yes,
Karishma.
Karishma.
I can see two Karishmas. I can see a Karishma with MA and I can
Afida.
see a Karishma with double MA. So who am I supposed to take on?
Please raise your hand, Karishma.
You know what? I'm just going with the one who has her video on right now in case this is the one. Ask me to unmute. And before we actually ask Karishma about, and she is right here. Siddhi, there are obviously a lot of things that are a part of not just this workshop, but of Dragon Reiki, of the entire process as a healing thing that will take care of a lot of things. Negativity removal obviously seems to be one of them.
Yes, it is. And in fact, I told you that there are multiple levels of blocks. Some of them we've created. Sometimes we are vibrating at a very low energy. Sometimes there are negative energies. Sometimes there are money blocks, relationship blocks. They work with each one of them. So, yes.
Fantastic. Karishma, we have you live on right now. Say hello to us.
Neelu.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
I was thinking it's you. I was thinking this is Karishma only. So good to see you. So tell us, I believe you've been through the dragon healing process and work with Siddhi, and you had an experience with the release of negativity. So what was it? How is it? Tell us.
So I basically on last Friday went through, I basically am studying with her. I'm her student and I'm doing the angel therapy workshop. So,
Okay.
So on last Friday, we went through an attunement. So before we went through the attunement, Siddhi had told us, I told everybody, like whatever it is, any obstacle, any block, any negativity, anything that is blocking you from moving ahead in life, the angels will not let that happen. And, when you do this attunement, it will all come out. So I just took it very lightly and I was like, okay, this is like one of the things that was said, disclaimer to the, to the attunement. And I said, okay, fine, like we'll go through the attunement, like it's a normal thing. And I go through the attunement and yes, that is when I realized, oh my God, I didn't know I was holding up so much, because couple of hours, and the best thing about Siddhi is, let me tell you, when the attunement was over, this is something I'd like to speak about her as a teacher, as a professional. Like she told all of us, you don't even need to message me, just call me if you guys feel anything. So, I went through the evening. I had a very, very heavy head, which started then feeling like 200 kilos, and at a point, which is about maybe 5 to 6 hours after the attunement, which was late in the night, I called her and I told her that, look, I'm throwing up, my head is heavy and I'm not able to handle it. And that's when, I told her that, look, there is a lot of negativity inside of me because of which, this is showing up. And very gently, calmly, along with the angel energy and the dragon energy, she cleared a head of mine, which was feeling like 200 kilos. Like it just became, I was like a 16-year-old in a matter of 20-25 minutes. The energy that I felt, I could not sleep in the night because I was feeling like, oh my God, this is another me. So it was a very beautiful, wonderful experience. I've been feeling much better, lighter, happier, and after that, So I must tell you, this lady Sai who was going through so much, I think she should experience one healing like that with her. It was mind-blowing, awesome. Like the difference I felt was too good.
Superb.
So
Fantastic.
the dragon energy. And actually, when I was speaking to Siddhi and when I told her, she said, Karishma, I just asked the dragons to gently, because I was throwing up, to press your tummy and pull out all the negativity. And I was like, oh my God, this was something at a different level. Wonderful. Like 20-25 minutes and I was absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Neelu, I cannot tell you how heavy my head was feeling and how light my head was feeling. It was a wonderful experience.
I'm sure it was. Just listening to you talk about it and seeing you talk about it just I think it just reaches out to everybody immediately. And thank you so much, Karishma, for coming on and sharing that with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
Neelu.
you.
And Siddhi
You
is
can.
awesome. I say this. Siddhi is awesome.
I agree with you. Siddhi is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, she's just there with you as a teacher, as a facilitator. She just didn't leave me that night till I was 100% fine.
Right. Right. And you know what? Actually, like I said, I agree with you. She is awesome because I have also seen that whatever it is that the work that you do with her, she will not leave you till it's done.
Yeah,
She
absolutely.
doesn't bring you to completion.
Yeah, absolutely. She didn't leave me. And I was amazed with that and very touched, you know. I mean, one bit was the dragon energy, which completely healed me along with the angel energy. And two was, you know, she's she's brilliant as a teacher, both.
Right.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Siddhi, do you have anything to say to Karishma?
I'll just choke if I'll just. Thank you, Karishma.
I love
Thank
you,
you.
Siddhi.
I know how difficult it was for you. And
Yeah, but honestly, that night you saved me. I really wanted to die, but you saved me.
don't say that. Now
No,
we've got angels.
yeah, I agree. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Karishma. Thank you. Beautiful you. Siddhi, you know, in the flurry of the chats that were coming in and the messages that were pouring in, I missed this young gentleman. And with your request, I would actually like to bring him on. This is Saish, who, like I said, I missed that bit. He was actually sitting in his you know, when this entire thing was happening, he was sitting in his balcony and he was feeling scared. So can we bring him on? Can you just, you know?
Yes, please.
All right, Saish, I've asked to unmute you.
Like I'm sitting in my balcony already, and when I was doing the
We
activity,
have a little boy with us. Hey, Saish.
Yes, and I'm so welcome in. How
Yeah.
old are you?
How old are you, Saish?
14.
You're 14. You know, I hadn't seen your video earlier. No wonders you knew about origin story. Because nobody else got that reference. So listen, love, you have nothing to be worried about or scared about. Go ahead. Tell Siddhi what's going on.
Tell me.
And first time I did that activity, and I was feeling like something in my face. It was very burning, and tears are coming, and I something when I opened my eyes,
Saish, your
and it
voice is
was
breaking in
cold
between.
around me.
Yes, Saish, your voice is
Nobody showed
breaking.
it.
Just stay in one place. But I think what I did manage to catch, Siddhi, is that there was a face and there was maybe like a burning sensation and then something cold. I think I caught those words.
So, one
Yeah.
thing, Saish, try to stop your video relay. That will make your voice clearer. And we'll be able to grasp what you're saying better. And second, the activity you were not supposed to do. So now, anyway, I'll release what has happened. Please drink some water and we'll talk again.
Okay. One
When you're,
second.
yes. And in the same time, Neelu, can I just take 30 minutes break, please? Sorry, 30 seconds break, please.
Yes. I was like, 30 minutes. Okay, let's continue this call tomorrow.
Looking at the boy, I got baffled. 30 seconds, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I'll also go off video. Sorry, Siddhi's gone off video. And Saish, if you can listen in, I think Siddhi's gone off to take care of you very quickly. So don't worry about a thing. And let me share with you, Saish, I've loved dragons since I think I might have been 4 or 5 years old. I don't know why I've loved them. They've always been around me. They've been a part of my life growing up. So don't worry about a thing. And Siddhi is right. There was a certain exercise that should not have happened, with you, don't worry about a thing. You are taken care of. All right? Okay. And I'm just, while we wait for Siddhii to come back, I'm just going to scroll through do we have, yes, Sharon says, yes, so true. Siddhii insists on completion. Siddhii is an amazing facilitator. Again, from Sharon, Bhavna says she's truly awesome. Sejal says Siddhii is an angel and a wonderful teacher and a beautiful soul. We're truly blessed to have her in our life. And hey, you're back. I was actually reading.
I'd like to just go back off the screen and just hear what you're saying.
I was reading out comments put in by people for you. Sharon wrote in, Bhavna wrote in. So I was just reading that out. So,
and I heard the last statement. It made me feel so good that I thought that I should just have, pressed the video off again.
So, all right.
Back to Saish. Are you here, Saish?
Saish is here. He's here. Saish, I've asked to unmute you. There you are.
Yes, yes. So,
yes.
Is my voice breaking?
Saish?
Yeah.
What is it that you're feeling right now?
Now I'm feeling good, but when I was doing the activity, I was feeling smoky, like something burning around, and suddenly there was cold feeling.
Yes, that's how sometimes you get to notice the spirit dragon around you because of the fire energy. Sometimes you do get that kind of, I cannot call it an aroma, I cannot call it a fragrance, but that kind of a smell. And the cold and hot weather changes are just that. So just for 2 minutes, close your eyes. Okay, 3 deep breaths out from your mouth. And just allow me to release all the energies from around you that maybe threatened you, troubled you, made you get feared, made you fearful. Say yes and give me permission, please. Yes. Place both your palms on the floor. Place both your palms on the floor, Saish. And keep sitting on the floor for another few minutes. Three deep breaths in back. And tell me, how is it that you're feeling?
Saish, just type it in, Baba. I think there seems to be something. Let's just keep your yeah. You know what, that's a lot of work happening. There's a lot of energy moving, so likely disturbing the internet as well. Just type it in, Saish. We'll see it.
Neelu, I just had a request that
yes.
Nikita, who's also had healings from me, before she leaves, she would like to leave. Before she leaves, can we just hear from her?
Yes, absolutely. And we'll wait for Saish also to write in. And you know what?
Yes.
As we get Nikita on, I just want to say this. I think, Siddhii, this is the first time this has happened, all right? Because I have never seen a kid on our calls. And the fact that Saish is here and the fact that he went into an exercise that was actually not meant for him. So I'd actually like to put that thing out very quickly to everybody. If in doubt, just ask before you should or shouldn't go through a process, because we're right here to answer the questions for you. But I think he's connected somewhere, and that's why he's here, and that's why you're here helping him. And Nikita is right here.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? You're looking beautiful. So many women in
Thank you,
sarees and
ma'am.
lilies today. Thank you, every one of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
It is feeling like a festival.
Yes, ma'am, it is. So I'm here to share my experience of dragon healing sessions. Unfortunately for me, that I couldn't attend all the 5 of them, but I was present for 2 sessions, and that too were interrupted by my kid. But those were, I mean, I cannot describe it. I felt so powerful, so energetic, so high on vibrations. And one block which I had since the month of January, I had worked in the city of Pune. I was working for a university. And since we all know, because of pandemic, I have to come back to my city. So I kept calling the university people for my pay. And since March, I'm calling them. I was not receiving my payment. And I had given up hope on it. I was like, I'm not going to get it again. I'm not going to get it. So the day I received this healing, it was for money blockages, removal of money blockages. The very next day, when I checked my phone, I saw the amount was debited to my account. So I'm so much grateful to you, Siddhii ma'am, and the Dragon Spirit. I had almost given up on the salary. I was not expecting to receive it. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
That's why
I definitely would love to be part of these sessions.
Sure. Yes.
There's some amazing offers coming up. So
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Should I not? But yes, Nikita, if you'd like to leave, I would say come back quickly, because there are amazing offers. And this workshop is workshop of 2 different things. It is Celestial Dragons and Dragon Reiki. So you get that to 2 levels of Dragon Reiki. It's triple the effect.
Okay, definitely.
And that's just, ladies and gents in the house, that's just a minor glimpse of what's coming up. In fact, Nikita, thank you so much for coming on. And I'm actually so glad that you brought up money, because there was a payment that got released. There was an unblocking of monies, which was actually going to be my next question to Siddhii. And Nikita, yes, we know you need to leave. So thank you and come back soon. This was actually going to be my next question, Siddhii, that, okay, we've had one round of this, we've had the negativity, we've had the removal of negativity as such coming up. One of the burning questions in everyone's mind these days is money. But before that, very quickly, Siddhii, Sayesh has written in, if we can just take care of him first. I was just wondering that I was sweating and suddenly my skin soaked it, and I was seeing smoke around me, and was feeling awesome. So what would you like to say to him, Siddhii?
Saish, I'm sure this awesomeness will stay with you for a week more. However, whatever was not comfortable is released. So please do not get scared. I've released it out. And because you're a kid, you're 14 years of age. Before you go ahead and take any healing, just be sure that that is given to you, and in accordance to what your age is, how much your system can take in. You have to be very careful. We didn't know you're a kid until you showed up on the screen. Okay, so I hope you'll be careful of this next time onward. And I wish you all the very best, and I'm sure you must be making a lot of dragon friends. Yes.
That smile says it all. You take care, Sayesh. Have lots of water.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So yes, and thank you for that, Siddhi. And like I said, something, Gunjan, you know what? We know it's close to dinner time, and there's still a lot to come up. We will try and put it all together for you very quickly. Just hang in a little bit more, okay, Gunjan? Just a little bit more. Siddhi, I actually just wanted to very quickly, what as I was asking, the burning question right now with everybody on everybody's mind is money, finances, money, finances. Nikita has just shared how there was an unblocking of monies for her. So before we move on, before we actually go into the details of what this workshop entails, we've all gotten glimpses of what's going on. We've gotten to experience something across all age groups. Thank you. Okay. In fact, Priyanka's even asked, how can skin problems be overcome by healing, as I'm having painful pimples on my face, in my head? So, Siddhi, before we get into the details of the workshop, before we get on a few more people to share with us what they've been through, tell us what all is taken care of over here. Like, what is it that people, if we go into this, if we decide to do this workshop, take on this healing, what is it that one can expect? We've already experienced a lot, but a little bit more.
So sometimes before we go into any kind of healing, we have lot many things on our mind: health, relationships, money, all that, and a lot of questions. Trust me, most of them have got answered through different people that I've healed so far. In fact, in a bit, Darshita will also be speaking about her uh, magic that she experienced with dragon healing on monies. But I've seen Neelu very specifically, negativity removing, health benefits, money benefits, very quickly, very unexpectedly, they come into your picture, and huge, great amount of protection. There are people whose relationships also have uh, taken a very sweet uh, change, and yeah, that's what you expect. As I said in one word, it is unblocking all the potential in any area of your life.
Right, fantastic. As going back to the first question that you asked, what is it that is coming in the way of you getting what you want? Pretty much everybody had said me, and this thing, and dragons, dragons are here to unblock you. And I still don't know too much about the program. We're going to ask Siddhi right now, but let me tell you something. I do believe they are. I think they're, Siddhi, they're just beautiful, powerful amazingness. And if you can, I think, harness that energy even to this much into your life, I think it would be amazing. It would be absolutely amazing. So if, before we get Darshita on, in fact, you know what? Let's get Darshita on, because I think she's also had work done around money.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get Darshita on, people. Hear what Darshita has to say, and then hear what Siddhi has to say to offer to you. And do not forget, there is a group collective healing that is also going to happen. So hang in there. And we're looking for Darshita, and we have her on. Say hi, Darshita.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Niluji. Hello, Siddhi.
Hi.
So I could not actually hold on to share my experience. I was very excited to share with you all the beautiful experience of dragon healing that I had with Siddhi.
Please.
To get associated with Siddhi, first of all, is a blessing in itself. I got introduced to her through a very dear friend, Sejal, who's there with us on this platform. And I'm so thankful to her as well. I'm a student of Siddhi, and I have been a part of her numerology webinar. I'm learning Angel Miracle Workshop also with her. Let me tell you that she is amazing, amazing mentor, I should say. During the session, a teacher attends you, she clears your doubts, queries, everything. But what happens is that once we are done with the class, we come across so many queries, so many doubts, confusions, and she's always approachable. I mean, she is ocean of knowledge. You just contact her and she gets your doubt clear. She gets your obstacles, just get rid of you. So I'm so thankful to her. Well, coming to dragon healing, I and my husband both had taken 3 healing sessions from her. The feeling was miraculous. I mean, I could not hold on at that first healing when I had with her. I had shared with her. I had to take the support of the wall and sit. It was so profound. I had taken healing for releasing the money blocks from my life. And we were expecting a certain amount from one person, which we had not been receiving for quite a long time. During such situation, we had lost all hopes and did not even bother to, expect any sooner from him. Soon after taking the healing, within a week's time, we got a call from him saying that he could arrange for the money and he's ready to pay us back. And we were so surprised to hear this because this was totally unexpected. And this all happened after the dragon healing that we had taken from her. Thank you so much, Siddhii.
Thank you so much. I really love the feeling of knowing that whoever's coming in is getting benefited, and more magic that way happens in my life. So
amazing.
Best part was it was very instant, very instant. I mean, it was very surprising for us to receive a call from him.
Fantastic, really, and thank you so much for sharing this again. Thanking everybody who comes on to share anything, really, because you know what, when you've experienced something and you come on and you share it, everybody relates to what you're saying, and these are things that matter to all of us: our money, our health, some negativity, because that's the first thing I think, especially as Indians, is the first thing we run to. No, that's, oh, somebody, like, some negativity is sitting on my head, right? So thank you so much for coming and very clearly saying, I had this thing with money, did this, and within this much time money came out. I think that's amazing, fantastic, and many congratulations to you and your husband. Thank you. And Siddhii, Darshita has just shared this, Karishma has shared, Nikita has shared, and I know that, everybody who's learned from you, whoever's taken healing session, they all they're like, fidgeting. They have to come on to say something about you.
There's one more, if you'd like.
And we also we would love to have everybody come on before we get anybody else on, because I know everyone's waiting for this. One question I have, because everyone's saying, I took a healing. This is a workshop that is happening, right? And there is Dragon Reiki also. And in all this excitement, we haven't even gone in that direction. And I know it's interconnected. So before we go into that, very quickly telling everybody, I know I've likely missed a bunch of questions, but please don't worry. You have Siddhii with you on the Telegram support group. Everything will be answered. So please don't worry about it at all. Okay, everybody gets taken care of. So Siddhii, tell us what is this celestial dragon with Dragon Reiki workshop? What is this? Just tell us what's going on.
All right. So it is everything that I have absorbed over this entire span of 6 months. It is one of its kind ever workshop, which is one of the fewest of its own kind, to be precise. And it's not only encapsulates connecting with dragon spirits, it's about finding your dragon spirits, it's about lighting candles and making dragon prayers. In the way I conducted healings just now, it's about conducting your own healings. So this is all the kind of downloads I've got over a period of 6 months. That is the Celestial Dragons Connect. It is about visiting their realm and these things. And not only that, because they introduced me, or they also directed me to the way of Reiki energies and Reiki healing, I thought, why not give it away to each one of them and make this workshop even stronger, even bigger, even better. So what happens in this is 3 attunements. One that I've directly received, one that is downloaded, and 2 levels of Reiki. Reiki level 1, level 2, that you can go ahead and teach others once you're done with that. So all put together, you get to learn about how to release negativity, how to cleanse your house, how to work on monies, how to work on relationships, how to establish a better connect. Everything that we've done together, it will enable one person to go ahead and do healings for his or her own self, family members, friends, clients, third person, any one of them.
Superb. Dragon Reiki is separate, right? It's but what you've done is, I think you're setting the base with understanding dragons, connecting to dragons. Will people get to learn how to find their own spirit dragon as well?
Yes, yeah, that's the idea. That's fun. Yes.
How amazing! So
All
all
begins from there.
Oh, superb. And there are attunements and you learn how to use these energies all together. So you're setting the base, and then there's Dragon Reiki to kind of, you're like, it's a 2-in-1. It just enhances everything all together.
Yes. So I'll tell you, we work with certain dragons when it comes to Dragon Reiki. But when you do Celestial Dragons and Dragon Reiki, you're working with many more dragons and many more dragon energies. So that is one. Second, let me tell you a little more about this workshop. It
Yes.
is 14 hours workshop. That is 2 days in a week. That is going to be weekends. So 2 days in a week for few weeks. That is going to be 3 to 4 weeks with 3 attunements, symbols, Reiki energies, and dragon energies, your personal dragon spirit, working on relationship, health, money, finances, negativity removal, all this. So it is power packed.
Amazing. Fantastic. So you're learning to learn, you're learning to take care of yourself, and you're learning to take care of
Others
around you as well. Super amazing. You know what? I think we have something ready here for everybody to have a quick look at, because we can keep talking. Siddhi and I can talk 19 to the dozen right now about this. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can keep asking questions and Siddhi can keep answering them. I think that's how amazing this thing is. So very quickly, just to recap, Siddhi, Master Mystical Dragon Spirit Miracles and Dragon Reiki. What does it involve? We're just going to see all the details right here up on your screen. What is it that goes into the workshop, and what something like this would normally cost you? Right? As you said, Siddhi, 14 hours of an in-depth course. You receive attunement with dragon spirits from Siddhi. It includes dragon prayers with candles and connecting and working with your own personal dragon spirit. Now, something like this, all right, on a regular basis, just offhand, if you decide to do this, would actually cost you to the tune of 59,000 rupees or $898. Okay, in the workshop, Siddhi, look at this is your, look, speechless. You're taking the workshop and you're getting all these additionally.
Yes, this comes to all the students. They're enrolling right now with us. So as an extra benefit, I'm going to go ahead and give 2 more dragon connecting sessions, so that the bond with dragon spirits and the ones they're working with becomes stronger and stronger as the time passes by. Dragon Reiki, as I said, is part of 2 levels of that, and it comes from authentic, original stream. So that if people from Reiki background, if they need to know, this helps them. Uh, the entire course, anyone needs to revisit whenever it is happening next time, and revisit again, and revisit again. They are welcome. So they get an access to all different batches that are going to go ahead and come and keep coming ahead. They get 6 months worth of support, no matter what it is, whether they want to go ahead and set their prayers, they want to go ahead and do their healings, they want to go ahead and um, any other thing they wish to go ahead and do, they have my support. And for people who are looking at becoming healers, helping others, taking clients forward, for their first clients, they will have my full support. So they can go ahead and start becoming pro healers very, very soon. And I have a student support initiative where all my students come together, do readings for each other, do healings for each other. And it's a very bubbly, warm environment out there. They will become a part of that.
And so all of this put together, along with like just, like a workshop, this entire thing with all these amazing benefits would have costed 59,000 rupees or $898, right? Altogether. But obviously, this masterclass series, hello at the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies, and this is Siddhii. So you got something special coming your way, and wait for it. We're going to find out in a quick jiffy exactly what is coming your way. It is superbly amazing. I can't look at that.
So yes, it is coming for rupees 5,500 only for first 10 people.
Or US 84. That's a whopping 90% saving. And let me just, Siddhii, let me just tell everybody very quickly. The 59,000 rupee, the price that you're looking at, the original cost of this is not just a workshop. It's everything that you get along with it. There's a huge value to this. And this is its minimum value. And if you were to go out, like I said, to just pick this up, this is what it would end up costing you. But here, only here, 90% savings for you. The links are already up. It's put in on the chats as well. You will get in the replay. But listen, your 90% saving is just for the first 10 buyers. 5,500 only. Just look at that. 14 hours of work. Unending, amazing unending support. 2 personal sessions. 2 levels of Dragon Reiki. Siddhii, correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody goes and does just Dragon Reiki by itself is going to cost at least 5,000 to 8,000 rupees just by itself.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. And still I've kept very humble costing of 5,500, an assumptional figure of Dragon Reiki on the when we've done this entire calculation.
Which is absolutely amazing, Siddhii, and thank you so much for your generosity. And people, when master teachers like these come across and they have so much to give, and they're giving it because they've also been guided to put it out there in the world. All right, these opportunities are not going to come your way every day. You've simply got to take it. Siddhii, when is the workshop beginning?
5th of September.
5th September, so the next weekend.
Yes.
Next weekend. All right, but grab it now. Seriously, I have nothing else to say actually. This is absolutely, whether you're interested, super, click on the link right away. All right, and if anybody is wondering or is not seeing the screen, let me just quickly repeat for you very quickly. 14 hours of workshop, two levels of Dragon Reiki, 2 personal sessions as well, attunements, getting to connect with your personal dragon spirit, learning everything about dragons, learning to heal yourself, and then you can actually go pro with it as well. 5,500, like only. Right now, I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling like one of my teenagers, where we're going, like, seriously? Like, how? Like, wow? Like, what? So, amazing, Siddhi. This is super fantastic. And who do we have here, Siddhi, who's actually done this workshop with you?
I just received his message. He had to. Uh, Actually, nobody expected the conversation to be very, very long, but we will
Right.
have his later note and maybe put it up for everyone.
Okay. Oh,
But there are one or
is
two
this
people who.
Nitin? Is this Nitin by any chance?
Is he here?
Was this supposed to be
He has,
Nitin by any chance?
oh, he has worked on his health, but yes, I will be sending you notes from others. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Nitin's health recovery on this has been very nice, where he had issues with cervical pain coming down to hands and his fingers, and all those emotional pain had gone in. And with these sessions, he had seen a lot of release and lot of easing of these pain energies.
We will wait to hear from him. He can come onto the Telegram group as well and post it. And questions pouring in about the workshop. Siddhi, do you have to have learned Reiki before in order to learn Dragon Reiki? It's coming up continuously.
No, they can take it up even without knowing Reiki. I'll
Fantastic.
give you hands-on knowledge about that.
Right. Superb. So I hope that answered that question for you. And Sharon's asking 2 personal one-on-one sessions. Siddhi, give her the magic word. Yes. And do we have any more questions on the workshop right now? Of course, we will take them on the Telegram group as well. And listen, just gotten word, payments have started coming in. If you want to be a part of the first 10, just get going like right now. And interesting, Bhavna's asked, how is Dragon Reiki different or similar to Reiki?
It is different. The Reiki energy that is channelized, the traditional Usui Reiki, there are multiple parts, multiple masters who have come with different energies. Like you would have heard about money Reiki, you would have heard about lion Reiki. Each one of has its special trait. And this comes with energies of dragon, which I mentioned a little earlier in today's conversation, that they are high, powerful energy. They are very pulsating energy that you experience with these Reiki symbols that are given away in Dragon Reiki, which is originated from Christian deities. And the Reiki, the Dragon Reiki also, when you go ahead and pass them over to others, it has distinctly different vibration from the traditional Usui. It comes with the energies of your Dragon's Connect.
Right. Siddhi, tell me, any connection of dogs to dragons? No, I'm seriously asking.
Yeah, so sometimes certain traits and certain features and similarity people put between both of them. By the way, there are fox dragons. There are also said to be certain dog dragons.
Seriously? Because when you were just explaining this, I kept DJ away. Some reason he's managed, like somebody must have opened the door. He came charging in, and I was like trying to hold him down. Okay. He's just not moving. That's why I asked immediately, is there connection? Because he just ran in when you were talking about them right now again. So
that is also an animal spirit connection. I have kept my door shut because I have a 9-year-old cat. Every time I sit to do this kind of a healing, he comes licking my hands as if he wants to eat up all energies. And they are very sensitive about these things. Yes.
Right. And you know what, Siddhi, and everybody really, you've all been so patient, so kind. You've been with us all through and through. And I know we're waiting for something very special from Siddhi. And this conversation is going to continue on the Telegram group as well. I know we still have a lot of questions. Siddhi, I was just wondering. Oh, hello. I have to share this. Alison just wrote in, wow, that was quick. I just bought the class and immediately received email notifying of receiving monies into my account. Thank you. And Alison had come in with a 10 anxiety, which at the end of it, she said that I forgot I had anxiety. So, look what goes. The moment something that does not suit your highest, bestest self, the moment that moves, look at the great stuff that starts pouring in. I mean, how amazing is that, Siddhi?
Alison,
Wow.
thank you so much. And Dragons at Mystic Lotus, thank you so much. You made it very quick for them.
Amazing, fantastic. And you know what? Even I want to be part of this now. So I also want to go through the group healings, Siddhi.
Of course, yes.
So can we do that? Can we do that right now? Because I know people will have responses and reactions, and I know you'll want to, address at least a few of them right here on the call. So can we do this?
Yes, yes. And for rest of them, please sip some water.
And for everybody who had to leave for whatever reasons, kids, parents, dinner time, everything, when they see this in the replay, the group meditation will be just as effective.
It is not a meditation. Neelu, I have a habit of
Right.
talking about energies that I feel moving and that I see moving, but these are channelized energies. So people who will see the replay, please do not do this, because this is a healing energy. This is not a meditation.
Oh, thank you for very clearly specifying that. It helps to know that, because I think a lot of us kind of take these things a little bit for granted. So thank you.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I'd like all of you to be benefited. And in the meantime, Neelu, if you are guided to get some people on board and let's talk to them.
Just looking. Okay, I saw, please. You know what? I'm just gonna go with whatever I can see right here, Siddhi. And if anyone's name is reaching out to you as well, let me know. Can we get on Preeti and Kamni ji? Would you like to come on? Hi, awesome. Tell me how many you'd like to bring on to ask right now. And but this healing will be for the entire group, right?
It's
Not
going
just
to be
a few.
everyone. So, okay, let's do one thing. Everyone, talk about which area in your life you need to work on and type it in the chat box here that you see here.
Yes.
And
I think-
also mention the kind of block that you have. That way we'll be able to read about everyone, and I will constantly be able to read when I'm sending you healings.
Fantastic. Would you like me to call these out to you, Siddhi, or
No, I will read them and I'm giving
You're-
the healing.
okay.
That's why I go off
Alright.
camera.
okay? So while everybody's typing in, Siddhi, approximately how much time would this be?
It will be about 10-12 minutes. Okay, let's say 15 minutes.
It's going to be 15 minutes. All right. And
Okay,
it's-
and be aware of the blocks that you guys have.
I'm not typing anything because I'm just sitting waiting to receive whatever comes my way. Happily so.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll slip you in a little secret. You don't need to tell in person. I'll tell you when to tell you when you can ask your dragon spirit of that, and he'll work.
Wow.
or my dragon spirit. I don't need to know. This is for you to be clear is what you're working on.
Right.
Now, at the same time, I request each one of you to go ahead, sip some water, put your feet on the ground or sit on the floor. In exactly 1 minute, I will start. People who do not have a glass of water next to you, please take it. People with specs, watches, anything heavy on them can remove it. And as you begin, in your mind, say that you're ready to receive healings from these personal dragon spirit Rumon, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, the earth dragon, the fire dragon, the water dragon, and the air dragon. And as I invoke them, along with the presence of the cosmic dragon spirit, everyone, please close your eyes, hands in receiving position. For a moment, think about the kind of blocks that you're facing in life. As I'm invoking their presence next to you can tell them about the blocks that you're facing and things that you wish to achieve in your life. And say that you're ready to receive. If you wish to tell them little more about what is it that you're facing, please tell them as they start to heal you. Both the archangels and dragons are protecting you, your aura, all the way from outside of your physical body, that is your emotional body, your aura, that's sending you energies. The fire dragon is cleansing each and everything, each and every lower vibration, negative energies. And the void is filled by the water dragon, who's at the same time healing all of you, calming all of you, nurturing all of you. The earth dragon ensures that you're grounded properly, that you get all your nutrients well. The air dragon gets new and new energies to come and fill you. As this is happening, Rumon and the cosmic dragon are circling, hovering over your head. They will fly, they will observe you. as a pool of dragon energies is swirling all around you. All the blocks that you've asked to release are getting released bulk by bulk. All the way from your crown to your feet and your skin to the very core of your body, your bones, the energies are reaching. Cleansing each and every cell, tissue, particle, and electron of your body. Cleansing every nerve, every organ, every system, every muscle, and every cell of your body. All the imprints, all the memories, all the lower vibration from all your cells are getting wiped out completely, like a swipe. And what is replacing them, what is replacing them is positive new energies, new opportunities. Allow them to cleanse you properly. Let go of all your fears, insecurities, anxieties, physical blocks, money blocks. If some of you happen to spot them, see them, greet them, tell them a little hello, and smile at them. As you're getting cleansed and healed, Brumon and the cosmic dragons are raring to help you with bursts of energies. In one go, there'll be so much of energy all around you, so much of violet energy all around you, that in every direction that you see, you will see and find only the violet energies that are constantly disintegrating what's within you and around you. They will also bless you, your family members, your house, your workplace, your health, your relationships. They will cleanse all the psychic hooks, negative cords, that are weighing you down. Let them do it. And say thank you as they start creating a protective shield all around you. As they are doing it, all the archangels are channelizing these energies, making them very comfortable and proper for you. The energies will stay with you for 3 more days to 1 more week. As they've finished making the protective shield, slowly open your eyes, drink some water, and close your eyes again. As you close your eyes, slowly be aware of these loving, kind energies all around you. Just ask them to leave with a guiding message if there is anything for you, or let them simply disappear. You can slowly open your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths, release from your mouth. And welcome back.
Thank you, Siddhii. Thank you so much. And people have already started writing in. Sheetal says, awesome experience. Vibhuti says, that was amazing. A lot of vibrations. Sheetal says, Pavel says, thank you so much, Siddhii ma'am. Sai says, thank you. Priyadarshini says, thank you, awesome. And very quick reminder, the chats that you will have with Siddhii after this call is on a separate Telegram group. It is not connected to the other telesummit that's ongoing. Please don't post that. The Telegram link is here, specific to Siddhi's call and the post-call questions and anything else that you might want to ask. So please join that group and post there. Any further questions that you will... Oh, Ketaki says, thank you so much. Pooja says, felt so loving and caring energy. Renita says, gratitude, thank you. Bhavna says, thank you for this wonderful experience. My eyes are wet. Gratitude from Lata. Thanks, Siddhii from Dolly. Thank you for everything. And yeah, this has been immense, really. And Asha says, superb experience, lot of vibrations. Mita says, thank you, Siddhii. Thank you, Mystic Lotus. Sonal says, that was amazing. Thanks. So a lot of dragons, gratitude. So lots of hearts as messages. Love, love, love. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Deep energies were released. Thanks, says Shobna. Priyanka says, I could see a lot of baby dragons in Cupids. Could hear violin. Here, Gitlin says, thank you so much. There was a baby dragon and a golden one too. Bhavna says, it's just pouring in. We're actually going to be, please continue with this on the Telegram group with Siddhii, because I know she wants to keep hearing from you, and Siddhii, I know, is like waiting to respond to each and every one of you. It'll happen on the Telegram group. Before we go, and before Siddhii, you have anything else that you would like to leave us with? I'm just very quickly going to take everybody through this, just reminding you the payments have been pouring in. If if the link is still active, you still get the offer. So just very quickly repeating it for you and requesting the team if you could just have the slide up once again for all of you to have a look at. Inner Being says, thanks to all creation and all the dragons who helped restoration and healing. Preeti says there was some music with Siddhi's voice. You know what? Siddhi, I think you want to answer that one.
So that's sometimes Siddhi, sometimes dragons for you.
So
There's nothing to it. I usually like to do my healing this way, which gives you a lot of focused approach. I like to tell you what kind of energies you all are receiving. It sometimes might be coming, like today it came across like it is a meditation. No, those were channelized energies that you guys also will be doing. And if you really experience the immense vibrating power of dragons, this is something you must take. It is a very powerful healing energy. That overall package cost of whatever benefits that we told you, that includes Celestial Dragon Workshop, all 3 attunements, and Dragon Reiki, all post-workshop supports, personal sessions, and student initiative comes to rupees 59,000. But for people who are enrolling faster in our first 10, are receiving it at rupees 5,500 only, which is like an offer of a lifetime if you'd ask me. And go ahead, grab it. If you have had slightest of the sign of dragons around you, they are connecting with you. Yes.
absolutely. 59,000 or $898 available for you. 90% whopping savings, only 5,500 or $84. Need we say more? Actually, not.
No.
Thank you for bringing the slides up again. And Siddhi, I gotta tell you, as always, so amazing, and I'm just so excited, so happy, so delighted that you brought the dragons forward and you're sharing all of this work with everyone. I want to thank everybody who's been on the call from the
And
very beginning.
before, just a last word, can we hear it from Nitin or Manini, any one of them if they are there?
Yeah, yes,
Because,
absolutely.
yes, they've come back for this.
Let me just check. Nitin's here.
Yes.
I'm asking him to come on. And before we hear from Nitin, just again very quickly, huge thank you to all of you. I know we've majorly overshot time today. You know what?
And thank you for your patience. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much. This healing will be totally worth it for each one of you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, hello. I see a familiar smiling face. Hi,
Hello,
Nitin.
ma'am.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am. कैसे हैं?
बस बढ़िया आप सुनाएं. Tell us what's going on. And you also just done this. Nitin has also done the workshop, Siddhi, or he's just experienced the healing?
He has been connected with dragons for a while and he's been experiencing healings.
Oh.
He will be taking it up one of these days, but because he's doing something else with me right now, he's sticking to
Right.
that.
Ek to you please take this offer, na? Because it's not coming your way again. First of all.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Please share with us, Nitin.
मैम के बारे में तो क्या कहूँ, वैसे ही मैंने लास्ट टाइम भी बोला था कि हम लोग बहुत लकी हैं कि हमारी मेंटोर मैम है, क्योंकि किसी भी वर्कशॉप में कोई भी हमारी अभी तक वर्कशॉप हुई है वो सुपर डुपर हिट हुई है. हर एक बंदा सेटिस्फाइड होता है, पहली चीज तो ये, और हर एक बंदा बहुत ज्यादा कनेक्टेड रहता है मैम से. और ड्रैगन हीलिंग के रिगार्डिंग मैं आपको अपना एक्सपीरियंस बताता हूँ कि मैम ने बोला था कि मैं कुछ हीलिंग सेशन दे रही हूँ, अगर तुम्हें लेने हैं तो ले लीजिए. मैंने बोला ठीक है, चलो एक बार एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं. तो हम लोग गए, तो 2-3 दिन मैंने किया, बहुत अच्छा रहा. बट उसी दौरान क्या हुआ था कि मेरे को लगभग रिस्ट से थोड़ा सा नीचे से लेके और फिंगर तक इमोशनल पेन्स आ रहे थे. तो वो कई बार जब मैं इमोशनली किसी से हर्ट हो जाता हूँ या किसी की बात को बहुत डीप डाउन ले जाता हूँ, तो वो बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ जाते थे और ऐसे काफ मसल से लेके और नीचे तक आ रहे थे। तो मैंने मैम से डिस्कस किया कि मैम ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है मेरे साथ। तो मैम ने बोला कि तुमने जरूर कुछ ऐसा किया है कि कभी तुम हर्ट हुए थे और तुमने उस जो तुम्हारा मतलब जो तुम्हें हर्ट की फीलिंग थी वो तुमने स्टोर कर ली अपने सेल लेवल पर, अब उसको रिलीज करने की जरूरत है। तो उसके रिगार्डिंग मैम ने मुझे 2-3 सेशन दिए। एक जैसे आपको ड्रैगन हीलिंग का, साथ में हम लोगों का एक फॉरगिवनेस का चल रहा है वो दिया, और ग्रेटिट्यूड का चल रहा है। और तो उसमें क्या हुआ कि मैम ने बोला कि अब की बार जब तुम ड्रैगन से हीलिंग लोगे तो तुम इनको ये बताना कि तुम लोग कि तुम्हारे साथ ये जो इमोशनल पेन वाली जो प्रॉब्लम आ रही है वो उनको बताना। मैंने सोचा चलो यार बताते हैं, देखते हैं क्या होता है। तो जब मैंने उनको विजुलाइज किया और मैंने उनको बोला स्टार्टिंग में कि मेरे को ये इशू है और मैं इसकी हीलिंग कर लेना चाहता हूँ, तो आप यकीन मानिए जब वो सेशन खत्म हुआ और उसके बाद मैम ने ग्राउंडिंग कराई कि अब आप अपने हाथ जो हैं फ्लोर पर रखकर बैठ जाइए, मतलब ये समझिए 95% रिलीज हो गया था। और दूसरी चीज ये हुई कि ये तो हुआ ही, साथ में मुझे तभी तक तो मुझे लग रहा था कि शायद पता नहीं हम लोग फील कर पाएंगे नहीं कर पाएंगे, कर पाएंगे नहीं कर पाएंगे, बट लास्ट में जो ड्रैगन की जो प्रेजेंस थी ना वो मैंने फील की। जैसे हम कोई पेट अपने यहाँ रखते हैं और पेट मान लीजिए आपने कोई डॉग रखा है और उसका जो प्यार होता है ना वो अनकंडीशनल लव होता है। बिल्कुल सेम ऐसे ही जब वो सेशन खत्म हुआ तो सारे ड्रैगन्स एक एक आए और मेरी बॉडी के साथ ऐसे रब करते हुए और उनके स्केल्स तक मैंने फील किए। और वो जो उनकी जब उन्होंने मतलब लिटरली जैसे ऐसा लगा कि जैसे वो पलट के देख रहे हैं और उनकी आंखों में जो प्यार था, उसके बाद से बहुत सारी चीजें मेरे अच्छा ही हो रहा है। मैम के साथ तो मैं जो कोर्स करता हूँ तो वो कुछ ना कुछ नया और यूनिक और हर चीज बड़ी एक्सपीरियंस अच्छी हो जाती है। और सच में कह रहा हूँ कि जब से मैम के साथ क्लासेस की है मैंने तो बहुत अच्छे एक्सपीरियंसेस लाइफ में आए हैं। एंड थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू सो मच। और आप लोगों का भी थैंक यू कि आप लोग इतने लोगों को इस डिवाइन हीलिंग से कनेक्ट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज ये बहुत टफ टास्क है, कोई बहुत इजी नहीं है, इसमें बहुत एफर्ट्स लगते हैं। हम लोग तो सिर्फ आ जाते हैं और वेबिनार पर देख लेते हैं और देते हैं, पर जो ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहा होता है और जिसको ये सब चीजें एनर्जी सेंड करनी होती है उनके लेवल पे ये बहुत टफ है। और आप सब लोगों का बहुत बहुत थैंक यू। और आप लोगों के एफर्ट ईश्वर करे बहुत सक्सेसफुल हो और हर इंसान को जो भी इस वेबिनार में आया है हर किसी इंसान को जरूर इसका फायदा जरूर मिले। थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू नितिन, आपके मुंह में
थैंक
घी शक्कर।
और मैंने आपको वैसे भी क्या कहते हैं, जब ये मेडिटेशन कंप्लीट हुई तो आपकी आंखों में ना एकदम रिलैक्स थी। वो ड्रैगन जो मेडिटेशन था उसका जादू जो है छा गया था।
एकदम एकदम।
गॉड ब्लेस यू मैम, थैंक यू
Thank
सिद्धि
you.
मैम, थैंक यू मैम।
Thank you so much. And like how Nitin actually expressed it so very well, the entire team at Mystic Lotus, all of you, I thank you so very much. It's been incessant, kind, every minute support. Thank you so very much.
Thank you for saying that, Siddhii. And very quickly for our international audience, giving you a quick synopsis, kind of a summary of exactly what Nitin shared. As Siddhii said, he's been connected to the dragons for a very long time. And when he had his session with Siddhii, he has felt them to such an extent that just like how you receive unconditional love from any animal that you have at home, be it a dog, you know, a pet, however you look at them, consider them, the kind of love they give you is exactly what he felt with the dragons. He literally felt them on him, including their scales, his emotional pain that he's hung on to, which is reflecting into into a little bit of his wrist and fingers, reduced by 95%. Siddhii, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, 95%. And ever since he's done this and been through this, things have only constantly gotten bigger, better, and better. And he is in complete gratitude for his amazing mentor and teacher, Siddhii. So that's what he pretty much said. Yeah. And today we're all having fun. Everybody's still here, but we have hugely, immensely overshot time. So just thanking everybody all over again. Remember, Telegram group with Siddhi, the link has been here. We continue there. Before we go, Siddhi, any last words? And we'll say bye after that.
No. So that's what as I said, this is one of the few very rare dragon healing workshops that have come to you in such a grand way. Very few people will be able to channelize their energies. And if you really wish to go ahead, experience, benefit, don't think again. Just go ahead. And I thank you very much for waiting so patiently today. Even I didn't expect the call to be this long, but it has been overwhelming for me as well. It was lovely to have you all here. And thank you from my side.
Thank you. And thank you all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, Siddhi. And all of you, have a great night ahead. And we shall keep seeing you over and over again. Have a good life. See you around. Bye, everyone.
Good night. Bye-bye.